Everyone has their own beliefs and their own understanding of how the world works, and that's important. But it's also important keeping that in mind that, like, yes, you can have your own beliefs. Yes, of course you're entitled to your own opinion. But it's really like it loses validity once it starts to harm other people.
Hamza Yusuf, Shia, he is Shia by the way, the one on the green thing. He would say no. I can call upon creations to help me as well. Let them take the 99%, leave this 1%. My friend, there's no problem about that.
I think we're done. I think we're done. I think we're done.
It was really nice to talk to you.
Enjoy your trip to London.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Shake your
saying.
hand. It's halal. No, but I don't give that.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
No one said anything about doing touches like that.
Are you from America? Yeah. Okay. And how? We're by America from the
California.
How is it? California is
Los
quite
Angeles.
chilled out. How is it? How are the Muslim relations and the non-Muslim relations in America?
Depends on like
People just follow him. Have you noticed? Me and Charlie were one of the first ones that came and knew it was going to
founded. A lot of that has translated.
Have you got any Muslim friends in California where you are?
Actually, really like have barely met any Muslim people. I've seen like I know I can't really judge by just seeing, but like I've seen a lot more women here like with their like heads covered, and it's apparent that there's a lot more like space, like safe space here, and I think that a lot of people feel. There is a girl in one of my classes who is Muslim, and she's very nice. I don't know her very well, but it's a lot harder to come across, or a lot of people are very private about it because they're scared. It's dangerous.
The guy's like this.
Yeah, you get stopped in airports, you get stopped on the streets, there's a lot of violence. People, and there's like a lot of really toxic Islamophobia.
See, we feel like that now is approaching here in the UK. Most of us are born and brought up here. We love our country. You know, we serve our country. Like I said, like my family got doctors. We've got lawyers from my family. My father's been an MP, like from Queen. We've been to Buckingham Palace. My grandfather fought for the British Army. He was awarded the highest officer, award for an Indian officer. But now we're feeling that the only sort of bigotry that's almost allowed now is Islam, Islamophobia, and it's dressed up as in, oh, Islam is not a race, so you shouldn't criticize. Of course, when we're open to challenging our ideas, and there are certain people that have got abhorrent Muslim ideas, absolutely, we absolutely recognize that. But under a free society, they're allowed those ideas as long as it doesn't harm other people. Right? So, and it's up to us as citizens, as Muslims, to challenge those
Absolutely,
ideas.
100%. And we rightly should.
Yeah.
That's part of a healthy intellectual discourse that we want to have as Muslims. Often there's a label that's stamped on us before we can have any discussion that we're not open to addressing particular issues. The problem a lot of Muslims has is that one, there's a general level of ignorance amongst our own belief of Muslims. Two, it's the equivalent of me going up to the average person in the UK and saying, tell me everything you know about the Protestant Reformation. How much do you expect? How much do you expect the average Muslim to be able to have a sophisticated conversation where they can put forward a cohesive amount of points and be constructive in that or be nuanced in their arguments? We don't have that, and that expectation is based in a sense that we're not humanizing our interlocutors. We don't have a discussion and give any sort of leeway intellectually. We expect the answers, we expect answers now simplified, and those that validate the point of view that we already have. If we're in a discussion we want to learn, it's all about give and take. And generally, I think what's lacking isn't religion or a lack of religion, it's a lack of humility, a lack of compassion, and a lack of intellectual honesty and integrity. And I think that's what we need to go back to the first principle. Absolutely, 100%. It's a foundation.
And I would say, guys, I expect non-Muslims to ask me questions. I have no problem with it. Just come with the energy of the spirit of learning and trying to understand. And I ask my non-Muslim friends all the time, what does this mean? Blah, blah, blah. I don't understand. Tell me about this, like something from about Christianity, for example. So it helps me understand that person and that better. Now we've got so many people that are experts in Islam.
Deliberately antagonistic as well. They go with preloaded expectations.
They learn about it just to find ways to
Yeah.
war against it.
100%. And I think, if I can just add, I think the general nature of political discourse as well all over the world is one of greater polarization. You're not getting people who are centre left, centre right, if you want to subscribe to those political ideologies. You get people who will take one step and say, if I've gone one step, I'll go the whole way to the end of the spectrum. So I think that's dangerous. I think that's often a precursor towards violence and problematic factitious society.
And the other thing is, sometimes the people that represent us, they might have the hijab on or the beard, and then people believe, oh, these are the most best people to represent. Oh, they're so religious. Look at them. Because people go, Muslims and non-Muslims. Oh, they'll look for that person as the person who has the most knowledge about Islam, so we can learn from them. Those are some of the worst people to learn from, right? 100%. Those are some of the.
I mean, it depends on the person individually.
Exactly.
I mean, that's the thing also, though, is that a lot of like groups within discourse, they take, you know, like religious, racial groups, and they make them into a monolith. So there's no individuality between persons. And there's no idea.
People can't have their own identity personally with their religion and connect to it in their own way, which is, that's the whole point of religion, is for people individually to find a higher power to connect with, to feel whole. And it seems that so few people actually understand that and are able to understand that.
The thing is, we might disagree on religion. It's a sensitive matter. Politics we might disagree on. You don't always have to make it about religion. We can just agree on all very simple things like, what's your favourite, you know, chocolate, or you know, something stupid like that.
The greatest cricket team is Pakistan, of course.
What's your, do you guys, are you religious? Are you into religion?
We're not religious at all. We're like, I'm very like fascinated by like different religious backgrounds and like definitely interested in like learning more about them. I like, my whole family is Christian, but I kind of like veered away from that. Not that like, I just found there was a lot of like, obviously like people want to have their own definition of Christianity for them, that's great, but I personally felt like there was a lot of problematic things within the religion, and I didn't really feel like it was right for me. I have like very open-minded parents. They're like totally fine with the fact that I choose not to be religious.
It should be each to their own.
And we're all on our journey of self-discovery. Every day we're taking a step towards the people we want to be and how we
Trying
want
to learn more about the world.
I have a soft spot for Christianity. I'm Muslim, but you know, I like a lot of it, especially some of the nicest people I've met. I used to work in Harrods. Have you guys been Harrods? Yeah. So I used to hate Americans. I'm gonna be very honest with you. I used to hate Americans, and I will be honest with you. I was bigoted, right? But when I met Americans, hi, good morning. This is my bad accent. How are you? Like, I'm good. Like suddenly, like warm to them. I have some of the nicest people I met around. And then, as you meet different types of Christians, you realize not all Christians are the same, right? So I just look for the best from everyone. And I think that's the way to be and learn. Like you said, every day we all learn.
we're on a journey with it. I think what's common amongst all of us and what's helping us agree with each other and these principles, like you put earlier, Sarah said, is that we have that sense of honesty and compassion and respect for each other. You have to understand that, you know, one of the analogies that I was taught by someone was that every single person is like a branch on a tree. None of us can take the same amount of snow when it falls. We each have our own breaking points. So don't push someone so far that they'll snap. Understand them for what they are and give them time. And they'll grow to be stronger and better for it.
That's what we were talking about tan earlier. The ladies asked the question before that bigoted point. They were asking what's the problem with tan. We explained that comes here every week. We'll slander our Prophet, we'll slander Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we'll slander our beliefs, and he'll cause hatred towards us. He'll make such broad-based generalizations about Islam that if you said that about Jewish people, black people, or anyone else, you know, I think our Islam's not race. But the fact is, a lot of the Muslims, especially in the UK, and in Europe, are the most disenfranchised people, really at the bottom. You know, the people that usually break first. That's why we've got soaring Muslim populations within our prisons. Now, the other half of the is that we've got some people that represent Islam very sadly. There's probably one standing up right now. But you know, they will go and they'll stick the Bush religion in your face. You know, you're going to hell. Just like you might come across a Christian, you know, you're going to hell, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is the only religion that's going to be accepted. That's not what we need. You know, we're living in 2018, so, you know, we just have to like just get on with everyone. And
Embrace everyone and their individuality with an open mind.
Yes.
And everyone has their own beliefs and their own understanding of how the world works. And that's important. But it's also important keeping that in mind that, like, yes, you can have your own beliefs. Yes, of course you're entitled to your own opinion. But it's really like it loses validity once it starts to harm other people.
100%.
Yeah.
And you're from California. I asked you to look up. Are you from Santa Clara or anywhere?
No.
Okay. Look up Hamza Yusuf. He's an amazing teacher.
And Ahmed Didat. Sheikh Ahmed Didat.
Hamza Yusuf.
Why, man?
Hamza Yusuf.
Ahmed Didat is good.
No, his school.
You know Zakir Naik?
So,
Ahmed Didat, brother,
so
comparison.
everybody-
They have
yeah. So
what's
He's
wrong
about
with
them,
him?
they're saying
What's
this,
wrong?
yeah, he's an intellect for the modern age. And what he does is he studied Islam classically to the point where, imagine this, for a white person who perfected the Arabic language in, I think it was Mauritania.
No, 13 years.
13 years,
Are you
right?
Christian lady?
After that, imagine this, he got his...
Here we go. I did warn you.
Yeah. So the amazing thing here is that afterwards, his teacher said to him, "Oh, just because you've got a degree doesn't mean you're a master of the Arabic language." So he felt a bit offended. Thinking, "Hold on, I just spent all these years. So how do I now go and find out how to become a master of this language? Because I want to derive the maximum benefit from the Quran." He said, "Go and live with the Bedouins." So he spent an additional, was it 2 or 4 years? I can't remember. But he spent years living with the Bedouins in the deserts.
For a Californian white man who grew up in privilege.
Can you imagine this, right? Even the Arabs don't do this. You know what really, really shocked me was when he went to Arabia to give tafsir, the commentary of the Quran, as a white man to Arabs. And that's the level of knowledge he's got, right? So, bro, whatever, right? Whatever. Yeah, next time, right? Bro. We're trying to buzz this. Bro, let's please, you're holding the conversation up, man. Come on. You get a lot of people like this who trying to come in here with their little opinions, but we're trying to give you some advice where if you want to look in further and in a way which opens the door for you, so that you will appeal to your intellect and your reasoning abilities, then look at Sheikh Hamza Yusuf because he will give you a door in. And then we have hundreds of hundreds of scholars. So he's known as
We are told Islamically to call upon the creation.
In fact, if you look at Dr. Timothy Winters, right?
Bro, let them take the 99%, leave this 1%.
My friend,
There's no problem about that.
I think we're done. I think we're done.
The creation.
Really appreciate it. Enjoy your trip to London.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Shake your
saying.
hand. No, but I don't give that.
Thank you. Thank you, brother.
No one's anything about doing touches like that.
Let them
Think about
take
shaking
this, even if they say
That was time of Arab culture, yeah? Where, you know, if you watch Ertugrul, there's a thing on It's that whole baby thing. You know when you don't shake the hand of a nobility, people universalize that. Oh, you can't shake a woman's hand. And then the Islamophobes use it like Jada did. It's respect. You know, in Africa, they shake hands. Why do we have to follow that opinion that, you know,
a
we can't shake
special
hands?
God or a special thing for Muslims. There's a God who created everything. We call him Allah. Now in Islam, I said to the brothers, they directly said, don't speak, we don't hear you. But I believe I have right to speak like how they have right to speak. Quran says, we believe Allah is the creator and only Allah is the doer. And Allah in the Quran, in a chapter called the opening, Al-Fatiha, okay, you have trouble with the Quran. How you can be a Muslim? If a Muslim claim to be a Muslim and he have trouble with the Quran, how you can think he is a Muslim really? Are you seeing my point? Should a Muslim follow the Quran or not?
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
To become Muslim.
No.
Guys, come on.
Why? You are going to the hellfire.
I am making a point.
All these Muslims with the
I am making a point.
Come on, guys. Let's not.
In the Quran, there is Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening. When we pray 5 times a day. We must read this Surah Al-Fatiha whenever we pray every day. And it says, in the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful, sovereign of the day of recompense. It is you we worship and you we ask for help. This is my reference, verse number 5. They reject this one. The Quran teaches us when we pray, we say it is you we worship and you we ask for help. This is why we reject Christianity. That they say when you worship Jesus and the Father. We say no, as Muslims, the Father only is the one to be worshipped. Jesus, when he worshipped the Father, and we should be like him. Worship the Father, don't worship Jesus, the prophet of the Father. So if someone says, I'm going to replace Jesus with Muhammad, that when I pray, instead of praying to Allah, I'm going to pray to Muhammad, I ask Muhammad to help me. I'm saying as a Muslim, Quran teach me not to do this and do only that Allah only is the one to worship, Allah only is the one to ask for help. Hamza Yusuf, Shia, he is Shia by the way, the one from the green thing, he would say no, I can call upon creations to help me as well. Even if they are not here with me to help me, they cannot hear me, they cannot see me, but they are propagating this belief. Which you believe it is paganism. In the Quran we are told, call upon the Creator alone. Only Allah is all hearing and all seeing. So if a human like me, he is not all hearing and all seeing, why should I call to help him or her to help me? Does it make sense? Or it makes sense?
I'm a little confused, honestly. But
Now, you believe there is a creator or not?
I don't know.
And you? Okay. Maybe we should have discussed this then, because I thought you believe there is a creator. So, if I prove to you there is a creator, will you accept this?
I mean, I'm open-minded, but I don't think you're going to be able to convince me right now.
Okay, if you are decided, if it depends on proof and evidence, then you should accept. Like for example, if you can prove to me that tomorrow is Wednesday and not Monday, if you can prove it to me, I'm a person who follow proofs and evidence, I will accept it. If it can be proven. Okay?
I choose to believe with my mind instead of what others try to
And your
express
mind,
to me, so.
does it follow logic and evidence about things? Or,
Yes, but it
or
also
go
follows
randomly?
intuition and my personality. So
Okay, so me and you now talking, do you think you are reality or it is imagination?
this is real.
Are we
it's
now?
very real. I
We
think
are
this
very
is
real,
reality.
okay.
Yeah.
Now, do you think I have created myself or you have created yourself?
In ways, yes.
How you created yourself?
Intellectually, I've developed my own personality. And
But have you made yourself?
did I make myself physically exist? No.
Did you give yourself life?
Internally, in my mind, in a way.
No, you are body, by the way. Now, you are body. Now, when you sleep, do you guarantee you're gonna wake up? You go. When you sleep, you are not sure you can be back again or not. Which means you do not control the life of your own self. You believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran says, when we sleep, Allah take our soul back. And if Allah decided for us to wake up from the sleep, He send our soul back again in the body and then we woke up when we're going to wake up. But if Allah kept the soul with Him, we are never going to wake up. We will die until resurrection day. So what I'm saying is, my bond is, we are not the makers of ourselves. We are not the giver of life for ourselves. It is Allah who control our spirit. He give it back to us to wake up from sleep, and He gave it to us from the beginning when we were in the mother womb. Allah gave a spirit inside the embryo that was inside the mother womb. Okay? And when we die, in the end of our life, also Allah will take the spirit permanently from this body that we have now. This body and this spirit, we have not created either of them. It is created by Allah, the Creator. We claim as Muslims. Now, we have not created ourselves. We agree now, you have not created yourself. Yeah?
not sure. Yes, no, physically, no, I have not created myself.
And we are not the production of nothing.
I don't know. That's a very deep question.
Nothing means absence of everything.
Again,
So if there is nothing, it will make nothing.
okay, I see your point.
Yeah. So it must be there is a power that has the power to create. Okay, and it has the knowledge to create. Because our existence, our creation, it reflects that the one who made us has knowledge and ability to design.
Yes, I respect that you believe that, and I think that each person has their own beliefs.
Of course, everyone has their own beliefs, but which one makes sense? This is the question.
It depends what makes sense for you individually. I respect that you have your personal beliefs and you follow Islam and that religion, and I respect Islam, but I think that other people have different beliefs.
Well, I agree on this. We are not discussing are people free to believe or not. Of course, people are free to believe or not. But are we? Is there evidence to say I can prove there is no creator, there is no maker and fashioner for the universe? This is the question that it is proven otherwise.
I think evidence is relative to those who use it.
Yeah, but for example, in our life, we follow logic. We have laws that we live according to. If you want to be educated, you normally go to a teacher to teach you. If you want to live, you have to eat, you have to drink water. You obey and surrender to these laws. You do not argue with them. Or you argue you can live without food and water.
Definitely need food and water.
Yes. So therefore, life has laws and rules that we accept and we surrender for. And if we say this system, it is illogical to exist by itself, and it is illogical to say it came out of nothing, I am making sense. Because the reality supports my claim. That's what I'm saying. Those who want to follow the reality, those who want to dream and they think life has no purpose and they are here randomly, this is their choice, but it is illogical choice. And it is also, it does not have proof that I can follow this understanding about life. What we can see from life is that life has a purpose, and our existence in life also, there is a purpose for our existence.
I agree with that, yeah.
Okay? Now, if someone rejects this, I respect it. They do not want to follow it, that's up to them. But if I want to know the realities that I should really subscribe to, I'm going to analyze each argument. I'm going to see which one makes sense. And the one that can be proven, it is the one I will follow. Because I don't think I'm here randomly. Okay? And I'm seeking a purpose for my existence. What shall happen for me after I pass away? We're all going to die. At least out of curiosity, have you thought what will happen after we die? Why we are here? All these questions come to our mind at some point in our life. Okay, for us as Muslims, bottom line is there is one creator who created everything. And he alone is the one true God. This is what Islam is propagating. If someone will tell you Jesus or Muhammad or Ali or whatever, we believe all this in Islam is wrong deities. It is only Allah, the true God, that we should rely upon, because He is our creator in first place. Ali or Jesus or Muhammad, they are not the creator. We should not put them in the place of the creator. Okay? Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. I'm fine.